Beyond Skinwalker Ranch Season 3 airs every Tuesday night at 9:30/8:30 on the History Channel, right after new episodes of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch is a History Channel paranormal investigation series that explores various locations across the country, all of which are littered with accounts of UFO sightings, bizarre creatures, disappearances, and other strange phenomena. Tonight, Episode 3, Swamp Things, finds the team of scientists both examining as well as leaning on Chris Bledsoe's expertise. An apparent magnet for the unexplained. If there's a mysterious encounter to be had, Chris is sure to experience it, or at least that's his reputation. The episode follows the group to both the Florida Everglades and Virginia's Monroe Institute, where they'll conduct a test to determine what makes Bledsoe's brain more supernaturally susceptible. If you purchase a product or register for an account through a link on our site, we may receive compensation. By using this site, you consent to our user agreement and agree that your clicks, interactions, and personal information may be collected, recorded, and / or stored by us and social media and other third-party partners in accordance with our privacy policy. Every Tuesday night, just as the final credits of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch fade to black, a new gateway swings open, one that dares to move beyond the shadowy canyons of the Uinta Basin. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch picks up the torch, leading viewers into a thrilling, often unsettling expedition across North America, where strange phenomena echo those of the infamous Skinwalker Ranch, and sometimes surpass them in mystery. This Discovery Channel spin-off doesn't just ride the coattails of its parent series. It builds on the legacy, with a tone that's more exploratory, more relentless, and arguably more daring. This is the second chapter in an unfolding paranormal saga, and it is quickly becoming a weekly obsession for fans of the unexplained. The premise: chasing shadows in broad daylight beyond Skinwalker Ranch doesn't stick to one location. Instead, it functions like a mobile investigation unit, headed by Skinwalker Ranch veterans Eric Bard and Dr. Travis Taylor. This time, though, they're not alone. The series introduces former CIA operative Andy Bustamante and investigator Paul Beban, a duo that brings the weight of intelligence training and investigative journalism to the already heavy-hitting team. Each week, the team sets up at a new, anomalous hotspot, places that share eerie commonalities with Skinwalker Ranch. Electromagnetic anomalies, unexplained lights in the sky, animal mutilations, mysterious disappearances, and even local legends of ancient curses. If Skinwalker Ranch is the Rosetta Stone of the paranormal, these other locations may be pieces of the same ancient language. A new kind of paranormal shallow beauty of Beyond Skinwalker Ranch lies in its format. Unlike many paranormal reality shows that rely on shaky cameras and sudden jumps in night vision, this one doubles down on scientific inquiry. Think military-grade sensors, magnetometers, radar, geospatial mapping, and signal analysis. But don't mistake it for dry science. Every episode still pulses with tension. Helicopters go dark over mysterious valleys, radiation spikes send teams scrambling, and interviews with terrified locals paint a chilling mosaic of fear and awe. The show walks a razor's edge between cold logic and the raw emotional impact of staring into the unknown. Skinwalker Legacy expanded what The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch did for one patch of land in Utah. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch aims to do for an entire continent. It's a bold ambition to suggest that Skinwalker Ranch is not an anomaly, but rather a node, one in a vast network of paranormal energy points or portals scattered across the globe. This concept is woven into nearly every episode. In one installment, A desert mesa in New Mexico exhibits the same unexplainable electromagnetic interference as the triangle area at Skinwalker. In another, an Appalachian forest radiates in the same frequency pattern that plagued the team in Utah. It raises chilling questions. Is there a hidden grid of energy covering North America? Is something, or someone, moving through it? The implications are staggering, and the show never shies away from asking the hard questions. Could these sites be windows into other dimensions? Are they the product of ancient technology? Are we being watched, or worse, manipulated? Not just TV. A growing movement since its debut, Beyond Skinwalker Ranch has built a thriving online community. Forums and Reddit threads light up every Tuesday night, dissecting every radar blip and drone malfunction. Amateur sleuths and science nerds collaborate in real time, cross-referencing public geological surveys and local folklore. It's no longer just about what happens on screen. Viewers are encouraged to explore their own regions, looking for signs and phenomena that might connect to the broader mystery. In this way, the show becomes more than entertainment. It becomes a movement. Characters as conduits part of what makes Beyond Skinwalker Ranch so gripping is its cast of investigators. Eric Bard, the stoic physicist, continues to anchor the show with calm precision. His data-driven approach adds credibility, grounding the more speculative moments. Dr. Travis Taylor, by contrast, brings a southern charm and an infectious sense of wonder. Whether he's chasing a UAP on infrared or poking around a radiation hotspot in rural Alabama, he never loses his sense of boyish excitement or his sharp scientific skepticism. Then there's Andy Bustamante, all steely-eyed strategy and classified intelligence. His approach isn't just about what's happening, but why and who benefits. His background in espionage colors every scene he's in. He's always scanning for hidden hands behind the curtain, turning the paranormal into a matter of national security. Paul Biban, meanwhile, lends the voice of the everyman. As a journalist, he's been on the ground in war zones and political uprisings. His job here is to humanize the stories, to give the locals a voice and a platform. His interviews often reveal more than high-tech sensors ever could. Ancient oral traditions, passed down sightings, or strange occurrences dismissed by mainstream science together, this crew doesn't just hunt anomalies. They interpret them. They challenge each other. They argue. They theorize. And at times, they're visibly shaken. That honesty, the raw, unscripted reactions, is what sets Beyond Skinwalker Ranch apart. Memorable episodes that still haunt viewers several episodes have already carved themselves into the minds of fans. In one early season standout, the team investigated a location known locally as Devil's Backbone, a stretch of land in Oklahoma where ranchers have reported glowing orbs, missing cattle, and sky-high radiation levels. The crew's equipment repeatedly failed. Drones dropped from the sky. A radiation spike forced a sudden evacuation, and when reviewed later, the footage revealed something the human eye missed. A fast-moving object darting behind the treetops, silent, fast, and unidentifiable. Another harrowing episode took the team deep into the Florida Everglades, where strange vibrations were shaking structures without seismic cause. The show ventured into territory rarely touched by television: the legends of the skunk ape, cryptid sightings, and possible underwater structures tied to ancient civilizations. But again, the show stayed rooted in data, measuring tremors, mapping anomalies, and attempting to separate myth from measurable phenomena. A spiritual undercurrent piled Beyond Skinwalker Ranch emphasizes science and observation. There's an undeniable spiritual thread running through it. Many of the locations chosen have deep indigenous histories. The show makes a clear effort to respect and include Native voices, not as tokens, but as vital custodians of knowledge that modern science is only beginning to rediscover. In multiple episodes, tribal elders warn the crew not to dig, not to enter certain areas, or to offer tobacco or prayers before conducting their research. The warnings aren't always heeded, and when they aren't, the fallout often follows. Whether it's malfunctioning gear, cryptic injuries, or the inexplicable loss of data, it often feels like something ancient is pushing back. This tension, between curiosity and respect, knowledge and danger, is at the heart of Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Tuesdays will never be the same, pairing Beyond Skinwalker Ranch directly after The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Discovery Channel has created a double dose of mystery every Tuesday night. It's a 1-2 punch that blends the microcosm and the macrocosm, the local and the continental, the known and the unknowable. As more and more episodes air, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just about Skinwalker Ranch anymore. The phenomena are widespread. The patterns are replicable. And the answers, if they come at all, may point to a truth far stranger than fiction. Until then, every Tuesday is a new expedition, a new whisper from the dark, a new line of data on a graph that might one day reveal the shape of something much bigger than we imagined. So when The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch ends and the screen flashes to the next mystery, don't turn off your TV. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch is just getting started, and the secrets it uncovers might change the way you see the world around you.